Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome.
Impressive.
Welcome to the stream today. Weird saying today instead of tonight. I usually stream pretty late at night, editing some photos. And also, welcome DJ, or I keep wanting to say your old name, your old screen name, but Float Emotion Music. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for calling first. I remember the last stream I did a couple days ago. I think over an hour went by before somebody called first in the chat. But yeah, I have about an hour or two of free time. I've been extremely busy and been kind of like putting out fires a little bit with business stuff. Well, not really too much fires, but like fixing a few bugs with some code I've been working on and stuff like that, which took a little bit of precedence over getting some of these All Souls Procession photos done. But I have a little bit of free time to get back to working with them, and I figured I'd live stream working on these because the majority of the photos I've been working on lately, I have not been able to live stream. It's been a lot of sports portraits, and it's a huge volume business, and it has really been keeping me busy and hopefully having my bills paid in the future, because it was a struggle this summer. It's always a struggle in summer for businesses in Arizona because almost half of our population leaves and all that. Hey, Silver Grains, welcome in. It's not your first time chat, but I don't really remember your username from before. I'm gonna take my medicine for today. But yeah, welcome. I've got some I got a lot of photos to edit, and I'm gonna try editing some of them today. Probably not gonna get these all done in just an hour or two, but I'm gonna share some of my process and how I edit event photos and all that. I try to go with like really simple, edits, and like so I can, because events are mostly of like a volume of photos. It's a whole bunch of photos, so I try to edit them in a timely manner. Um, so I will go through some of these pretty fast. But yeah, hope everybody's day's going well. I see a couple people already stopping by chat on Twitch. I'm also experimenting with streaming on Facebook today. Honestly, I don't really expect any interactions on Facebook, but we'll see if anybody comments. I Most of my delay in the starting now screen was me trying to figure out comments in Facebook. And also, I'm so overexposed right now. Let me see if I can knock down the ISO a peg. Oh, that's the wrong direction. There we go. That's a little bit better. My camera's not used to daytime use anymore. Um, but yeah. How's everybody doing? Oh, by the way, this is a little dinosaur that my son gave me that he won at Peter Piper Pizza, which is like a Chuck E. Cheese but better. Okay. Wait. So you are you gonna stream in the dark room? Do you have like night vision or something? Or can you? I wonder how a dark room stream would work. That's pretty fascinating. Like, if that would work, I'd almost want to like build a dark room again. It's a red light, yeah. Aw, gotta aspire for something, poultry. Have some fun. Um, but yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get into the photos here. Nope. I've seen your streams. They're fun. Shout out poultry. Everybody go watch his awesome London-based IRL streams. Whoa, your profile pic looks so different now. I don't even recognize you. Crazy. All right, and Silver Grains. Let's shout out Silver Grains, who's going to be doing a darkroom stream here momentarily. But yeah, let's get into these All Souls Procession photos. Turn off that camera. Okay. So yeah, if anybody missed the last stream where I called through these, it is available on my VODs on YouTube and Twitch. I'll just shout out my YouTube here. And my Twitch is twitch.tv/Ray Cleveland. I changed it. It used to be Ray's a fan, but now I'm trying to be more consistent with all the rest of my social media. Even though I've been mostly staying off of social media lately, it's been really crazy. It's too much to keep up with, especially when you're working from full days. I've been working from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed. Some of these days, like with short breaks to hang out with the family in between. But hopefully this work will die out and I'll get to relax a little bit, and maybe not die out, but calm down a bit. There we go. But as is, I have a shoot in a little over an hour. We're going to be doing 3 sports teams. Mm-hmm. All right. So let's get started here. This right here, I want to kind of experiment with photos like this one, and maybe run these through Photoshop's distraction removal tools. So, oh yeah, I want to get my monogram up. So I have this device here called the Monogram Creator. It looks like this. It's got a big wheel and a whole bunch of dials and a few buttons, and it's mapped to Lightroom. So where I can do, like, this dial is adjusting the blacks, this dial is adjusting the clarity. I want to have lots of clarity in these shots to make them look pretty gritty. Yeah, this, I believe it was actively, yeah, it's actively raining at this moment. You can see the drops. So I brought a flash with me. This speed light right here. And I found out, like, once I put it on my camera, that the speed light is bent. My camera's already been having a little bit of trouble with the hot shoe as is. So when I put that on there, it would not fire, unfortunately. So I brought the flash because I really wanted to light up the rain for a dramatic effect. And unfortunately it didn't work out. But you can still see the rain in these shots. So yeah, this one, I'm gonna run this through. So I'm gonna create a new layer real quick. And I'm gonna hit J, which takes me to the remove tool. It's kind of weird that it doesn't take you to the first tool here. But up here in the brand new enhance. Oh, is that not working? Enhance? Oh, it doesn't work anymore. Okay. So in the tools up here, that enhance command would normally zoom in my screen, but apparently it's broken right now. There's this button up here, which probably hard to see in any stream. It says find distractions. And there's two options. There's wires and cables and people. So the people is for people in the background, and then wires is for telephone poles, which there's, or telephone wires, which there's a couple right here. These would be pretty straightforward to edit anyway right now because they're very straight, but usually they're bowed or have something going on like that, which makes it a little bit harder to edit. But Photoshop's been making it push button, and let's see how well it does. Crashed Photoshop. Oh, it did not do well.
Welcome.
Trying to remove power lines. Sad face. Send report. Wow, what a demonstration. I mean, I could kind of assume that that was due to me also streaming and having a lot of demand on my machine, but it's still not a good. Not a good. And thanks for that chat, Buried Animal. Welcome in. Oh, it recovered this thumbnail. This is the thumbnail I made for this stream. It recovered this as well. But I don't want to use the recovered one. I want to have it, like, circle back from... Oh, no, that wasn't the recovered one. That was me opening it from Lightroom. Oh, my goodness. Got, like, something in my eye. So in the background, it's not going to be playing over Facebook or YouTube, but I've got some mariachi music going, which I figured would fit the vibe. You want to vibe with that music too? Come on over to Twitch, twitch.com or twitch.tv/Ray Cleveland. Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. You better not crash. So hit J, find distractions, wires, and cables. This is a very new feature. But boy, is it not a good sign that it's been crashing so much. Okay. It's so slow too. Okay. It's making some progress. Wow, this is a very time consuming process. They all pause. Yeah. Well, it is technically a game that's running in the background, so that makes sense. The resources are doing a little dance. That worked. We do have like a lot of negative space now, though, at the top. Oh, it removed some of her. It removed some of her crown. You see that? But that could easily, like, with a quick mask here, put a brush, black brush on the mask, increase my flow to 100%, and then just paint them back in. All right. And that's done. So those sort of edits, I'm probably gonna refrain from and then do some more quicker edits because I don't have too much time today. This I might try to do a 4x5 crop. Oh, there's somebody hammering next door. I was like, is there somebody knocking? All right. So that one is done. Okay. Do some quick edits on this one. This one also lends itself to more of a 4x5 crop. Crop in on the left. It was so gloomy. So these are all the 4x5. Mm-hmm. Would you say ratio or format though? I guess like 4x5 would be like the sensor, like medium format. I might be doing these a slight disservice by editing these bright looking because it was more like this. It's pretty gloomy out. I don't know. In my mind's eye, though, I tend to want to like brighten things up. This guy right here seemed to be a doppelganger for one of my friends. He looked very familiar.
Low base mode.
What's up, low base? This is also a great candidate for the remove power lines. I'm gonna test it. Let's test it. Oh yeah, I am very much of the mind of edit however I feel as well. But I do, for the most part, want to honor how everything looked. All right, let's see how this does it. All right. Hitting J, find distractions, wires and cables. Let's let it cook or crash. Yeah, it does happen. It is a different pressure when you're editing client photos. But I have been really lucky lately as to not have any clients. Oh, really? Well, welcome in. Yeah, I've been sadly pretty absent on Twitch a lot lately and missing a lot of streams. I miss a lot of you folks. Been so busy. Yeah. I mean, this right here is volunteer work. This was unpaid. But I am also a full-time photographer, so I do need to find people who will actually hire me to do photos for them. I've been doing a lot of real estate and portraits lately. Look at that. Look at that. It even took that one back there out. It's not perfect. Like, there's still a little bit missing right here. I think I'll take this whole pole out. There's still these back here. Yeah. The auto did okay. There's still it leaves the poles though, which is a little odd. Oh, I should have saved this before running this again because it's been crashing left and right. I mean, this isn't really that great of a shot to like sing home about. It's a decent candid. It definitely gets the mood across of like walking around in the crazy rain. Um, but it is a good example of removing the wires and poles. Well, it's pausing for quite a while. Is this going to crash on me again? No, but it added more pole. What the heck? Oh my god. I can't get rid of it. What if I do spot healing? Okay, there we go. Wait a second. Is that what the spot healing did? Just make it black? Spot healing even has been. All right. That's good for now. All right, next. on a second. Getting some messages here. Your job is to audit all the cameras in every branch in ATM or cameras. Built a database to check and maintain it on a daily basis. You just went behind your back and relabeled every DVR in the system. Oh man. Well, that'll leave for a stressful day. So your boss changed the name of everything in the system, so it completely broke your database. I'm man, that stinks. I believe that was one of our fellow media circle members right there. Hmm. Oh, jeez. Well, hopefully it doesn't wind up being the latter. Cooling us down a little bit. Mm-hmm. This is another good example for the power line removal. I'll leave that for another day though, because I do want to get through some of these. Okay, did I get a sky select on this? I did. Oh, that looks super unnatural if I reduce the exposure. What if I make it a little blue? Just a little bit. Okay. Sync those. Oh man, so Twitch automatically is talked about shouted out my Kick channel, which I am also streaming to Kick right now. Kick is not. Creator clubs. What creator? What's? I don't know what a creator clubs are. I don't know what the creator clubs are. I don't think we are. I really like it. She has a really great smile here. That's a good one. This is another candidate for the power line removal. I'm going to leave that. Hmm. I was not aware of that poultry. Definitely let me know. Maybe I can join. Yeah, I've removed a wire fence before, and it was surprisingly pretty good. It was also before all these AI tools came out, so almost that almost be might be worth revisiting to see if the AI tools do any better. I just saw my wife out the window. I'm like, what is she doing? I think she's checking the mail with the dog. All right, let's check out this post from poultry. DJs and IRL.
Welcome.
Hey, what up, Nicholas? Apply here. Okay. Looks to be a form where I gotta put on a bunch of info. Definitely won't stream that, but I'll apply. They do workshops, like learning how to stream and stuff, or ooh, okay. That that I need to learn. Like if I'm actually gonna make streaming into a thing, I'm gonna need to learn how to get sponsored. Because at peak, at the most I have ever made at this, I was making about 50 cents an hour, which is not sustainable. It's not gonna help me pay the bills. The only bill it was helping me paid was it was helping me pay for my ad-free Twitch. That's about it, which is $12 a month. I mean, it is a significant amount, but not anything to okay, I'm adding a little magenta to the tint here. And it already looks much better. These guys were new this year. There's a big Hari Krishna presence. Their float was really elaborate. This guy had a good. This definitely leans itself to being cropped differently, though. I'm gonna. Asking how much it costs. It's a little blurry. Well, the white balance was way off on this one. I think her blue face threw it off. Charlie's out front right now. These guys were really nice. There's a Mafia Kitchen. There's a food truck that was out. At Bougie Cannoli and Drink Cart. Okay, this police officer was part of the escort of the procession. There was a whole line of bike cops that were preceding the whole parade. guarding us from any traffic or interference. And this was probably the nicest one. He was very, very nice to me. And he posed for a couple photos, one of which is probably one of my favorites of the whole event, where I caught him at sunset. But I also really like that he had this Dia de los Muertos style mask on, which fit in really well. This one right here is not framed at all properly because I was ducking, like you could see it is pouring, and I was ducking under my umbrella with my camera, and I wasn't quite looking through the viewfinder, but I was snapping photos just to try to capture the moment. And this, I think, got well, proper framing is having your subjects really in the frame and not like having a horizon pretty straight. That's kind of the starting points I want. Um, yeah, I in this exact moment I was so overwhelmed by the rain that I very much shot this from the hip. And sometimes hip shots are some of my favorites. This one is pretty good. I don't like the Dutch angle, and I don't know if I could recover the Dutch angle here because they're so close to the top of the frame. But I do want to crop this in. See, if I go like that to straighten it, this guy's going to get cropped out. Yeah. Let's look it up. Wikipedia for the rescue. Oh, all right. Dutch tilt, canted angle, and oblique angle. It involves setting the camera at an angle so the shot is composed of vertical lines and angle to the side of the frame, or so that the horizon line of the shot is not parallel with the bottom of the frame. This produces a viewpoint akin of tilting one's head to the side. In cinematography, the Dutch angle is one of many cinematic techniques often to portray psychological uneasiness or tension that actually kind of works with the shot I'm editing, because there is like an unease to how much weather is going on. Etymology. The Dutch and Dutch angle is held by some to be a corruption of the German word Deutsch, meaning due to supposed popularity of shot in silent era German films. Alternatively, adjective Dutch is thought to indicate something out of the ordinary. Okay, so it's basically supposed to be synonymous with out of the ordinary. That makes sense. Similarly named Dutch role in aeronautics. Oh, they have terminology in aeronautics as well. Interesting. Earliest recorded occurrences of the camera techniques to be found Edwin S. Porter, American film Dream of a Rare Bit Fiend in 1906. That would have had been hard to do back then because I believe everything had to be locked on a tripod back then. Yeah, it basically means out of the ordinary in layman's terms. I mean, it is kind of like I could see it's one of those things that like triggers anybody's internal dyslexia. Oh, still there.
Welcome.
Oh no.
Welcome.
Hey, what up, Bad Wolf? Has there been any comments on Facebook? Let me see. Nope, no comments on Facebook. Yeah, I'm also live on Facebook today, but as expected, there's been zero interactivity. Yeah, well, basically most of social media is all pretty nutty right now. Oh, nice. Oh, the one, yeah. I yes, me too. Although I wouldn't call it editing hell. I love editing. Even if I'm overwhelmed with it, I still love it. Editing purgatory. I mean, terminology like that is rather fitting when you're editing some Day of the Dead images. And some symbolism. Well, this isn't technically Day of the Dead, but it's very adjacent. Here's the Ghostbusters. Mm-hmm. Oh, I bet it was really pretty out there. Yeah, it also was here. It was probably colder up there because that's higher country.
Ray, when someone asks you, you're a god.
I don't know why it triggers the space thing. Yes. It's not raining here now, but it was this weekend. Yeah, it usually doesn't rain here for most of the winter. I one of the fellow media circle members mentioned to me that the last time it rained during the All Souls procession was 11 years ago. It gives you an idea of like how rare it is. What? What did I say? The rain? No. A lot of people didn't turn up because it was raining and cold.
Low base
But I wouldn't
mode.
say it's a bad omen. Oh, there's the low base mode. Let's go. Heck yeah, dude. Oh, this lady's outfit was so good. Actually, this picture of her needs a higher rating. Yeah, I'm using my R6. Jesse got the R6 Mark II. I am jealous. Okay, these I'm gonna save for removal of the power lines later. So I won't flag them.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah, he got a used one on tap. I think it was like $1,100 for R6 Mark II. That's a great deal. Thanks for that redemption, Flawed Emotion. Yeah, mine too. Mine too. Hard same. Though it hasn't been donuts for me, it's been cheese. I absolutely love cheese. The reflections were so good. More Dutch angles. All right, I'm gonna just sync these. Nice. They have like a drum set going. Nice reference. I don't know how many like younger folks would get that one, but I guess if you paid attention to history. Well, I get that happened before I was born, so I think it meant like I am a jelly donut. Some of the Ghostbusters. Oh, that was the difference. Oh, I love this one. What a wonderfully warm expression. The makeup on her face definitely makes her look deceased. That's kind of the point though. These are the Ghostbusters. Mm-hmm. Not all of these were perfect timing, but some turned out pretty good. I keep wanting to add contrast, but I think the intention of the makeup here is to like remove the contrast, and I think she probably added powder to her hair as well because I don't think that's lifted shadows. Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, turning the shadows down helps a lot. I'll put the whites up. So this one I'm gonna hold on to because I want to do the wire removal. I might do that on stream. Let's try. Let's see how it works. That one worked out okay. So I'm gonna preemptively save this in case it crashes. All right. Remove tool, find distractions, wires and cables, go. Oh, I didn't create a new layer. My bad. Still live at Facebook? Yes, it is. Okay, there's one comment and one share on the Facebook. I don't think that got pushed out. No, I don't think so. It doesn't seem to be the platform for Interact. Did you hear that Behance is ending their live streaming platform? It really seems to be YouTube and Twitch are going to be the two players in the streaming world. Like all the rest are just don't really. Okay, it only moved the top wires. The bottom wires did not. Right? Pretty much everybody doesn't know about the Behance streaming. All right, Control Shift I to invert my selection here. Now I'm going to paint out. You know what? I'm gonna just use the spot healing tool because I could do the shift trick, which Captain America's probably gonna yell at me for that one. Oh no, he didn't. Ooh, okay, that's kind of rough. All right, let's see if I can repair this. All right, what does this look like with and without wires? Okay, I see what's happening. So I'm going to try the remove tool now. Okay, let's save this first. Why did it prompt me for options? Okay, painting over the lines that were created with the other tool. Okay. It looks like some of her shoulder was rebuilt a little bit as well. Yeah, the remove tool did a far better job there. Ooh, this is a bit noticeable right here too. I do kind of want to brighten her face. Maybe fit with the ghost theme a little bit better. Yeah, just a little bit. And I'm going to intersect this with select subject. It's a nice way to cheat to paint within the lines. Oh, an ad break is coming up, folks. You don't want to see the ads. You can use the Twitch Prime to skip them. or Twitch Turbo, which is also great. All right. I'm going to edit these as well. These, I think the automatic line replacement would work pretty well on. I'm going to skip those for now and do the power line editing at a later time because it is pretty time consuming. This is also one I really like with the sunset colors. Go to my sky layer, add a bit more contrast, maybe some dehaze it a little bit. That looks great. I like that a lot. But I am gonna do the power line removal. This guy's mask was crazy looking. I think it's just a piece of driftwood too, but it looks really neat. On this one, I think I could process some flag. Little bit of dehaze. Her costume was so good. And chat died out. Are you guys busy or what? I know I am. I've got a shoot to go to here in about half an hour. So I got to wrap up the stream pretty soon. Oh, ads are running. That's probably why. Her face looks so surprised. Oh, is this all blur? It is blurry. What did it focus on? Or is that just motion blur? Hit info. Where's my info? Oh, it's painting on this monitor. Twitch extensions. Oh, what extension are you looking to make? Oh, that's interesting. I know Photoshop added like a whole way that you could like play back edits, I think. I don't think Lightroom does that though. Can you hook into that history? Suppose that is the question you're trying to figure out. What was she tethered to here? Is that a Canon? Can't really tell. Almost looks like an AI generated camera logo. I think that is Canon. Just the motion blur is real. This one does not have motion blur. I really like this shot. Nice. I really like this shot. Definitely one of my favorites from the Yeah, that's true. That would be good to have like photography related ones. But yeah, I can't really think of what, I guess besides your idea that would be good for Twitch. Mhm. I really So, Nicholas, are you familiar with Cliff Creates, fellow photography creator? He's out in New Zealand. He's got some really brilliant ideas he's been adding because he's switched to mostly doing IRL streams, but he has this system now where while he's doing his IRL streams, his camera automatically uploads the images he's taking. And he has added ways to display his photos and slideshows of his recent photos from the day on his stream. And that sort of thing would lend itself really well to doing an extension. Like maybe it's showing like most recent photos or something like that. That would be pretty awesome. Okay. Now this is where the sunset truly got killer. I mean, look at this. Oh, so pretty. Sync these. Yeah. This one I really like. I got a lot of great shots with this bike cop here. He was very friendly with the people. Okay, the white balance was a little jacked up here. It was more on the yellow side. And add a little bit of exposure towards the middle with a brush. But probably keep the shadows down.
Language.
What? What did I say? Was it brush? Okay, let's see. Mask 1, Sky Boost. Actually, Sky Boost doesn't really need to be merged, but Crop does. Sync. That's such a cool shot. Okay, why did I rate this one higher? Oh, her pose is a little better. The sky and everything here was just incredible. So good. It's so unreal how pretty this is. Okay. Okay, these are amongst some of my favorites here. So good. Get a little bit of dehaze in there. This is up there with some of my favorite shots of all time. It's so good. Synchronize. Yeah. So, Nicholas, I've had the past couple months I've been working on a programming project. The so we got our start with the sports photography stuff as collecting everything into spreadsheets, and then I found out quickly that's a real easy way to make quick errors when entering print data, order data, all that stuff into spreadsheets. So I transported all that spreadsheet information into a database. I created a database now that has a session table, portrait table, order table, I'm soon going to be adding a client and messaging table. But yeah, I've made an entire interface for editing all this data. And it's been sleepless nights just working on all this code, but it has been coming together. It now automatically sends emails, delivers digital photos. I soon want to make it into a proofing system. But I need to learn how to add watermarks, like proof watermarks to images with code. Actually, I need to do noise reduction on everything just globally here. Yeah, it has been taking up pretty much all my free time. This is another pretty darn good one, I'd say. This is a dehaze. So she is the organizer for the Ghost Buskers. Good to know. Really, the only thing I like about this shot is the Ghost Buskers band that she's wearing. Did I synchronize like a bunch of darkening for a lot of these, or is that just how it came out? Okay, let's skip ahead a little bit. Down to 430. How many have I flagged? 92. I have 92 of these processed so far. Not too bad, and just over 400 to go. Ooh, I really liked these. I didn't rate any of these with a 3 plus. Let's see if there's any 3 pluses in here. Oh, that right there, I think. Too much motion blur. I like that one a lot. As well as that one. I just see an avatar launching. Okay, that's cool. All right, I think I'm going to sync that edit to all of these. All right, I'm going to sync that edit to this one as well. Oh, that made it even more yellow. I'm going to try white balancing on that. That's too much. I'll desaturate it a little. Got lots of good shots of this lady. Oh. Oh, he won. Wait. You won the same thing as you gambled? I think that one's pretty decent. Oh, that one's not a win. Dude, the Ecto one dance is pretty great. It just spins around, does donuts. Oh, I like this. That's a pretty darn good shot. I like that one. I want to vignette this a bit. Add some clarity. There we go. A lot of these are idle people going through the procession. Okay, I like the white balance I made there, so I'm going to sync that. Hi, everybody. We're working here on some All Souls procession photos. Right now, editing some colors, exposure balance, etc. Make a happy set of photos here to share with the community. Hope you enjoy. Hopefully I channeled the Bob Ross there pretty well. Oh, this one's so blurry. Are these next ones better takes? Yes, they are. All right, I'm going to reject this first one. That's a much better shot. Yeah, happy little accidents for sure. Boy, that's a good shot. I kind of want to brighten this musician here. A little bit of dodge and burn. That is a killer shot. I like that a lot. Do the same with this one. Let's sync with these. All right, so it is 1:52. I have to be out at a photo shoot at 2:30. So I got to raid out. Here's my photography live streams bookmark. We are on here, maybe? Yeah. Currently in 4th place. This guy seems to be watching John Oliver. Agent Smith is doing Dungeons and Dragons. Co-working. Oh, this looks... That one looks good. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's got a cool studio light. Looks like maybe an 8400 or 600.
Hello there.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Silver Grains. Doing some product photography.
Welcome.
I'm doing good. Are you live right now? You are live. Oh, I didn't notice. Sorry I missed your stream, man. Yeah, I'm gonna raid Simple Sprinkle. And get the raid started. Yeah, I have a photo shoot to go to momentarily, so I got to raid out. But thanks everybody for tuning in. I experimented with Facebook again today, and I think that was largely a fail on no interactions on Facebook. But still good to try. Seems Twitch and YouTube are the ways to go. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for coming out. This was a unannounced daytime stream, so it was cool that people stopped by and chatted. Oh, it was amazing. I still have about 400 shots to go through. I will be back soon. Yeah, I got to get ready to go for doing a sports photo shoot. We have 3 giant soccer teams, and it's cold out. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Good night. Or have a good day.